How is the feeling about the Lisa body? Can you say that you love this body as it is, or do you sometimes want it to appear another way, that it should look another way? What would be if the Lisa body gains weight suddenly? Would you still feel well with it? Would you say it doesn't matter how it appears? There's always love for what is. So I think you're going between two different levels. So you're going from the absolute and the relative. On the absolute level, there is absolute, because it's absolute, love for whatever is. So as your pure self, which is everything, there is love. Like there is acceptance of everything. So if this body was really plumpy or really skinny or really beautiful or really sexy, there would be love for it. On the human level, there is likes and dislikes. When you're identified with the human level and you believe your likes bring you pleasure and your likes bring you home, freedom, and your pain brings you suffering, then the likes and the dislikes become too important. But there's always going to be likes and dislikes with the body-mind. So yes, there can be dislikes of my body, and there can be likes of my body. Okay? Yeah. And I presume that tends to come from the conditioning of your parents, like how your parents respond to their body and respond to you with your body. So I had difficult conditioning with my body as a child. I think a lot of people maybe did. But my mum and dad put me on a diet when I was 10. I was a little plumpy and put me on diet and these types of things. And my brother used to take a lot of mickey out of me about my weight and the way I looked. And yeah. So there was lots of different conditioning around it. So yeah, there could be like likes and dislikes, but I would say over the years, through all this spiritual reconditioning and through shifts, that there is a lot more appreciation of the body. But I can see that's something that Lisa, the character, would like to work on, is being like a more friends with my body. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't. I'd say there's a lot of indifference, but I wouldn't say, I'm the type of person that in a bikini or in the bedroom, I'm all like, I'm in the moment, so like a lot of the time, so I'm just going with it, but I wouldn't say that I'm all like, woohoo, look at the jugs on this. I can sometimes say that type of thing, but not all the time. I wouldn't call them jugs. So yeah, I can see there could be improvement on the appreciation of my body. I think, but I don't think I have a really bad self-image or anything like that. And if I put on lots of weight, I think there would be an attempt to diet. Yes, but sometimes it's not possible. Like at the moment, I'm going through hormonal change, and I do see like my body having fluctuations with the hormonal cycle, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know if other women experience that as they're approaching 40. But not weight gain as in food gain, but in water retention. It goes up and down a lot more in the month now than it ever has. So yes. And so I can understand that could be confusing for some people, because some people that are deconditioning themselves, they would say who likes the body and who doesn't. To me, it's a very biological response in the moment, like when you look in the mirror, as to what your body responds to that, or when you're making love, or when you're walking along, say, on the beach in your bikini. It's a very biological reaction in that moment that's responding. It's not actually somebody that's going into time. And to me, the suffering is having that biological reaction and thinking that having a perfect body or a great body will give you freedom. It won't. It's just pleasure or pain, and in the end, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't. You don't see the body that often. Like, I mean, you see the hands. Yes. But on the human level, so on the condition of the body, you can recondition yourself. So I would totally be open to, I sometimes do this, like reconditioning my bodily responses to myself, you know, in sexuality, or if I'm looking at myself naked in the mirror, like, so that my instantaneous response is more positive, like more like, but it doesn't seem that important to me, so I don't do it. But it's something that I would be open to doing, because I can see that there is sometimes negative responses, like yeah, to it. I hope that answers your question. Would you say it doesn't? But it also really doesn't matter. Like right now, right here, what does it matter if you put on 10 stone or not? It matters to the health, but that's in time. Like in this moment, as your essence, none of it matters. Even if you have a response that says, oof, your belly's looking very big today, even if you have that response, what does it matter? That then passes, and here you are again, free. It's just when you get involved with that thought and you think that's really true and that's really who you are, and that you're going to get love taken away from you, you're going to get home taken away from you because your belly's grown.